GSL.
What's up, guys? We're back, and so far, this has been a very one-sided day.
Yeah, MMA is kind of slaughtering TY. I don't think anyone, like, even if people think MMY is MMY and TA. Anyways, if anyone thought that MMA would win, that's fine. But I mean, did you expect for the games to look like this? Like MMA just like makes one decisive move and kills TY in that last game. The first game just kind of a train wreck for TY. I don't know. I mean, let's see on Deadwing. This match and this day could go very quickly if MMA just cleans them up.
Hopefully, TY brings his A game, because I am fairly certain that this is not the TY. This is not the true form of TY here at a TvT. It seems like TY is somehow just off. I don't know.
What was the first GSL that MMA won? How early was that? Like GSL 6 or something? Or
5?
I think it was like 6. I want to say 6 or 7.
Well, no, the one that MMA won was at BlizzCon.
He won 2 though. Was that his? That wasn't his.
I thought his first one was actually at.
Was it?
No, I think his first one was at. God, we've casted a lot. I think this is our 24th season of GSL. So forgive us here. I don't think people realize how much we've actually
impossible
casted.
for us to actually remember this. This is like Groundhog's Day for us, man. We've been doing it for 4 years already.
I think his first win was at BlizzCon, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Didn't he get to like the Final Four in season 4? I don't know. We'll
yeah, early on he got really deep ones. But anyways, let's just, someone will tweet it at us.
It's time now for game number 3. Let's see if TY can bring it back. In the bottom left, in the red, he is
Acer MMA.
Oh yeah, he has won 2 GSLs. 2 pins.
Yeah, I'm trying to quite place, but
in the upper left, in the blue, he needs to turn this around.
KT roster TY.
I guess what I really want to say is like MMA won basically at the beginning of GSL. So like I am all for him going through and crushing the new nerds. You know?
Yeah, me too.
I think that's such a cool storyline to have someone that's like from the olden days and then fell way off and like is trying really hard because he's probably going to have to retire soon to go to the military, and he's like, well, I may as well give this my all, and it apparently his all just has always been good enough to win.
Welcome to the studio, guys. Thanks so much for coming down. And people watching at home, you can come down here. It is $250. Just leave it at the caster desk, and
well, actually put it in an envelope that says Artosis, and
don't do that.
Slip it under the door to the makeup room.
There's at least like one person watching this right now who's like from somewhere where they don't know sarcasm's like, well, I would never pay that much money to come down there. You just lost what would have been a loyal viewer, Tastosis.
What's like Drax the Destroyer from that awesome movie, Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh yeah.
That's the planet that nerd would be from. They don't get like sarcasm. They take everything literally. It was like I laughed. I just like
nothing goes over my head.
My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. I was like, whoa! In the theater, I was like, whoa! That joke is like made for my brain.
On all seriousness, guys, entry is completely free down here. So come down. If you make a sign, they're called cheerfuls and crane, but we have markers and little large pieces of paper, I should say, that you can make signs. And if you do that, you get GSL coins.
That's right. GSL coins
you can use to enter raffles or
get a movie ticket, or
you can melt those gold coins down and
build
them into idols that are there for worship MMA. I mean, it's really up to you.
Yeah, totally. But if you were to melt it down and make an idol to worship, it would probably be Flash, because that's the only guy with a fan base like that.
Yeah. Well,
the one true literal StarCraft god.
Yeah. Here comes that SCV now, driven out there by MMA. So no quick scouting into the main there for TY.
And, well, I mean, this is the tech early on from these guys. We'll see who can do damage to each other. Very often has been the case in TvT as of late, especially with the type of map pool that we've had. Wow, I know which Reaper wins that.
Nothing going right for TY here.
No, not quite.
Every single little thing has just gone poorly so far. MMA just not really missing a beat. Again, these aren't huge losses here, but it's kind of not a good sign here. We already have him down 2 games.
Oh, certainly. He's got to be sitting there thinking, oh, God, am I just going to get 3-0'd? This would suck. He's got a full-strength Kespa team behind him, one of the best in the business, KT.
He needs to land that. There we go.
Go scout with it like it's StarCraft 1.
Yeah, people used to do that in StarCraft 1, guys. Scouting barracks. Marines were, after like the 5th Marine in the game, you never made one again.
Yeah.
It was all about mech then.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Most cost-efficient unit competition in StarCraft 1. Well, it looks like MMA going to try to break up here and do some damage. Killing some Marines, taking a lot of damage on these Hellions.
Wow,
wow,
they line up like that. It's pretty convenient.
The flank. Well, he's coming again. You know, with this Banshee popping out, it's not going to do anything at all.
Yeah, he's going to have to turn around. He'll lose these Marines too.
In fact, he's not even going to waste time. He's going to send that Banshee directly south.
Now the Reaper's coming to the main. There was nothing here to defend. SCV's being pulled. He hasn't killed an SCV just yet.
Yeah, looks like he will, though. And yes,
okay,
does
one
get
kill.
one there.
And this should trigger the leave of the Reaper.
Yeah, he's just suiciding, it looks like. Does get another SCV, though, so that's pretty good. We do have TY's Banshee coming down.
And that Banshee's here now. Just wrecking these SCVs. You can see the shift-click Banshee there. He's not even going to turn this around. Just try to get as many kills as possible. 7 SCVs have been killed so far. But keep in mind, some of those are from the Reaper, so it wasn't just about how cost-effective the Banshee was. That was actually comboed.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a pretty good job. He is up in SCVs at the moment. You know, his command center is a little bit slower, but, you know, he did go ahead and buy that extra tech early on.
Well, the Hellions are going to come up now. He's going to poke into the second base, it looks like, a little bit now. TY has killed some SCVs, but doesn't have a lot of army value, you could say.
Yeah, they're both a little bit scrappy as far as their army goes, but MMA with those 5 Hellions does have the potential to actually get some real damage on. In fact, he's making quite a few medevacs right now.
And the Vikings and Marines are coming down now. Now this, oh my God, you know what? I was going to say, if the angling is just good enough, this actually works.
And he does back up against that auto turret in Widowmine.
And it's really important that auto turret was thrown down there because he can't, he doesn't have energy on that later on. Sometimes the Raven could really be a complex unit in battles, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't have to factor that in anymore because the auto turret's gone. Hellions are now being dropped into the main. And it looks like still center focus there on that watchtower.
And MMA could deal a lot of damage here. Already 4 SCVs going down, up to 7 now. You know, a lot of SCVs have run away. Does kill a little bit more. Coming up here, he doesn't really have a good standing army to deal with this, though. He even gets that Widowmine. Wow, MMA really doing a lot of damage with these Hellions.
I mean, he's just perfect. When you compare it to TY, I mean, MMA has not missed a single beat. 9 SCV kills so far now for that were killed for TY.
He is playing really, really well. And look at this, even utilizing that factor that he has to heal these up. Hellbats, of course, very good in the matchup as well.
This might be able to bust this. If he comes in and just right. The Widowmine's not there, right? Or is that hidden behind a siege tank?
I don't believe that it's there. I didn't see it.
I'm not sure if the Widowmine he killed it, because there was initially one there at the entrance. I think that actually went up into the...
If he just drops on those tanks, he wins.
Yeah.
Like, well, MMA, this might be like the quickest TvT 3-0. I don't even... All right, well, I mean, I think this is going to be it, right? That is a hell of a lot of Hellbats here.
Jesus, man. Okay, that's going to be game. I mean...
GG.
Yeah, that's okay. That happened. Wow, crushing defeat there. MMA can't even hide the smile on his face.
MMA just destroyed a nerd. Wow, he's in the round of 4.
MMA just vaporized TY. TY no longer exists anymore.
Let this sink in, guys.
He destroyed the matter that TY was made of.
On MMA's first time back to GSL Code S, has a rough round of 32, but makes out of his group. Great for him. Kills his round of 16 play, like just amazing play. And then round of 4, 3-0s TY with ease. I don't even, it's really weird almost.
I don't even feel like we've warmed up to the cast yet, man.
No, we haven't.
I'm serious. Like
with the power outage and the new hair, I mean, it was hard going. I needed some longer games.
Usually it takes us, we feel like about an hour to get into our groove here, but great photo there of MMA.
Well,
okay, guys, I'm sorry that wasn't.
I knew it would be a 3-0 because Iron Fortress is that 4th map. I mean,
we're never going to cast a game on that map.
We're going to look, you know, someone important. President Obama is going to watch the GSL finals when we finally cast that map. He's like, they don't even know Iron Fortress? Like, what? These guys are professionals?
allow these guys to cast. I mean, guys, that was so unbelievably one-sided. We're not done yet, though. We have one more best of 5 here.
Yeah, Parting vs. Solar definitely going to be better than that, I would say.
It has to be, right?
Well, I think just about anything is better than that match. That match was like actually very lackluster. I mean, if you're an MMA fan, it's very exciting because he crushes, but
yeah.
I don't even feel like we saw a great performance out of TY at all. Huh.
I mean, I don't know, guys. We're going to have an interview with MMA, see what he's feeling at that shockingly one-sided series.
주인공 GSL로 돌아온 MMA 만나보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
So we have the very first semi-finalist
와,
of
네,
the
열렬한
first season of the GSL. She says congratulations, MMA says thank you. She said, so did you hear all your fans cheering in the studio? And how are you feeling now?
줄은 잘 예상을 못했는데 첫 경기랑 두 번째 세트 좀 잘
I never
풀려서
expected the match to be that one-sided.
오늘 덕분에 굉장히 퇴근이 빨라질 것 같습니다. 자, 오늘 첫 세트
I felt pretty good though when I finished that set.
말씀하셨는데 그때 딱 끝냈을 때 느낌은 어땠나요?
So when you had the open interview, you said that the first map was really important.
선수도 많이 준비한 게 보였거든요.
How did you feel after you won it?
경기 도중에 많이
Yes, I really prepared a lot for today's matches.
많이 실수가 나오셔서.
But I could also see that my opponent prepared really well too.
실수 보고 2세트에서 좀 자신감.
But throughout the games, he made a lot of small mistakes, and I noticed that he might be a little bit off, and maybe he isn't having the best confidence that today.
다 보여주셨어요. 조금 아쉬운 마음이 들 수도 있을 것 같아요.
So did you show all the strategies you prepared today?
네.
빨리 퇴근하고 싶네요.
네. 자, 오늘 경기
I'm really happy.
어떠셨어요?
네, 저도 일찍
I
끝나는 게
didn't get to
좋아요.
show all the stuff I had prepared.
오늘 정말 3대0
But I'm just so happy that the games ended so
일단
quickly.
빌드가
Now to
약간
Casado,
보면
who's going to ask a
조금씩
few
차별화를
questions.
뒀다는 느낌이 들었습니다. 먼저 1세트에
So when I looked at your builds,
입구를 보호구로 좁히는
it
게
doesn't
보통
really-
특전에서 위험하다고
they don't look,
언급이 많이 되는데
typical.
특별히 그 빌드를 준비한 이유가 있었나요?
Did you prepare
특히
for
제일
those
많이
builds
했던 것 같아요.
specifically for this for
육마린
TY?
원마인 빌드를 할까 말까
And he says yes
고민하다가
on merry-go-round and Catalina.
요즘 테란들
especially on those maps.
입구를 막아서 입구 막고
I
좀
had
실랑이
some
하다가
really cool strats
벤시가 날아가면
and
이득을
builds
많이
that I was going to
보더라고요.
use.
그래서 그거 좀
Or did I
포인트로
use, I should say.
두고 연습했습니다.
그리고 또 이제 2세트엔 최근에 거의 성가스 이후에 테크 중심의 싸움이 나오다가 2세트에서는 오히려 빠른 또 확장 빌드로 거의 이제 테란이 프로토스 상대로 했을 때 전속 빌드와 이제 거의 비슷하게 패턴이 나왔는데 그때 또
And how
그런 빌드를 또
a
준비한
lot of
이유가
people usually
있었나요?
go gas first.
그냥 전태현 선수가 견제를
And, you know, it's all
와도
a big
소수
race to
병력으로 올
who advances
거라고
the build from
거의
there.
믿고 있었고요.
And he said
그래서
even
좀
TY
많이 배불리고 좀 피해를
is
봐도
known for
금방 따라갈 수 있다는 생각으로
harassment
좀 운영
strats.
위주로
그러니까
경기를
와도 견제 정도만 오면서 사령부가 지어질 확률이 높다.
네, 제가
But I
죽지만
kind of-
않으면은 좀 배불리기
I know his
시작해서
play
그래서
style.
정찰 결과 사령부를 발견했잖아요 결국.
네.
딱 그거 보자마자
So
먹혔다 이런
if I go
판단이었나요?
for the macro
아니요,
game,
D가
I'm pretty
잡히고
confident.
있어가지고
네.
D를 못 걸어낼 줄 알았는데 상대 선수가 좀 걷어낼까봐 제가 미리
So when you were
빼셨더라고요.
scouting his
네네.
base,
그래서
you
그것 때문에 이길 수 있었던 것 같아요.
He must know what to
그리고 이제
do.
마지막 3세트
according,
경우엔
to-
약간 조금 일방적으로 좀
according to his
두들기는
play
그런
style.
상황이 나왔었거든요. 어땠나요? 아무래도 저희가 봤을 땐 그
I'm sorry, guys, this is getting very
해병들이
technical
일렬로
here.
왔을 때 거의 이때 이겼다 이런 판단이 들었을 것 같은데 뭐 언제부터 이 경기는 내가 잡았다는 생각 들었나요?
그거
So at
잡고
what
나서
point did you notice that you were
자연차
really
들어갔는데
going to win this
이제
entire
배럭
set?
올라가면서 일군 다 잡고 나서 이거 후속 가면 못 맞겠다 싶었어요.
When I killed all of his
3대0으로
SCVs,
끝나서 볼 수는
if the games went on for
없지만요.
longer,
혹시
no matter
4세트,
what I
5세트
knew,
때도
I was just
준비된
going to
플레이가
win.
있었나요? 특히 뭐 철옹성 같은 경우에도?
예.
일단 아껴두겠다.
Did you prepare for set 4 and 5 as well?
네,
You'd like
정말
Princess Iron Fortress?
이 단계마다 더
He said, yeah, I had
포스를
stuff prepared, but it's too bad I
보여주고
wasn't able to show it today.
사실 올해로 이렇게 은퇴를 계획하고 계셨잖아요. 은퇴 안 하시면 안 되는 거예요. 너무 잘하시는데요.
네,
Well,
좀
MMA, you pulled out
더
some great
게임을 하고
performance.
싶은데
I also heard you're planning on retiring this year. Can you tell us a
많이
little bit
연기가
about
되면
that?
좋겠지만 연기가 안 되는 것 같아요.
정말 지금 전성기
He's saying, yeah, I have to be going to the military service.
지금 느낌이 어떤 거예요?
So
사실
that's what they're talking
전성기에
about.
비교했을 때
So he said
요즘
he can't be
컨디션이나
postponing it
뭐
for
경기
too much
느낌이
longer.
아주 좋은가요?
아니요, 연습하면은
said, so how is your condition now?
많이
And
너무
for the
많이
rest of
져서
GSL?
스트레스를 많이 받거든요.
He said, when I
네.
practice, my results are actually pretty poor. I lost a lot of matches when I was practicing.
제가 뭐
So,
별그마도 못 찍어본 지 오래됐는데
even when I had
형은
matches
부스
against,
별그마라고
even when I had matches against the younger teammates on my team, I was losing a lot actually.
누가 특별히 그렇게
I like
많이
that.
잘한다고 이렇게 응원해 주나요?
But whenever I walk in the playing booth, I just feel like I become a different person.
페이스메이커를 해주거든요. 그래서 좀 자신감이 있는 것 같아요.
So today then,
요새 그러면 레더를 했을 때 정말 쟁쟁한 라이벌이 많이 있나 봐요.
one of my friends and a great player, Hart, he came down here to support me, and he coached me a lot.
지전 게임 하면 제가 좀 많이 못 이겨요.
And he gave me a lot of advice and helped me a lot.
대회에서는 좀 이기는 것 같아요.
특별히 정말 연습 도와줬는데 내가 얘는 못 이기겠다 싶었던
They said
선수가
it's kind
있나요?
of weird, on the ladder, he can't really beat a lot of the top
이신영
players.
선수가 한 번도
They're basically discussing how MMA has been, he practices and it doesn't go that well. He's really surprised he 3-0'd here today.
네, 참 이 방송
Then
경기
again,
강하다는 게
to
장점이 될 수 있을 것 같은데
From way back when
이제
Artosis,
4강입니다. 다음 상대 이
famous
원희석
quote
선수와
from an interview
강민수
from Guillaume in
선수
StarCraft
두 명의
I,
선수
the
중에서
original
기회를
best Brood War player.
지거든요. 어떤 선수 만나고 싶으세요?
He said that if I'm winning against people I'm practicing,
토스전을 제대로
I'm probably doing it wrong.
못 해봐가지고
and they're also asking him right now,
많이 어렵게
who do you want to play against
올라왔잖아요.
next in the round of 4?
하고 싶은데요. 저그전도 괜찮고 저는 뭐 두 선수 다
I
괜찮을
wouldn't
것
mind
같아요.
having a Protoss opponent. I'm enjoying my
무난하게
TvT
내가
lately.
결승에 진출할 수
But
있는
I'm actually
발단이
fine with
될 수
TvT
있어요.
as well, so
어떠세요?
I have no
아니요,
preference,
그건
really.
아니고 좀 제가 정말 오랜만에 GSL 결승 무대에서 게임을 해보고 싶거든요. 그래서 이번에 좀 4강은 좀 정말 열심히 준비해야 될 것 같아요.
네.
And he says
자,
he
이렇게
really
3년
wants to stand on the final
단만에
stage. It's
올라와서
been too
참
long.
멋진 모습
He's going to
보여주시고
put all of his
계신데요.
heart and effort
마지막으로 딱
into the
일팬분들께
preparation
한마디
of the round of 4. If he gets to the finals as well.
이렇게 오늘 좀
MMA, any final
추웠는데
words?
추운 날씨에도 와주신 저기 팬분들 너무 감사드리고
I know today, and especially today, it's so cold outside, so I'm really grateful to my friends and fans who came down and cheered for me in the studio.
또 민혁이가 연습하는데 또
I'm also grateful to my, I guess, he says thank you to my soccer club friends that came down
정말
today.
많이 도와줬는데 정말
He's listing off
생각이 잘 안
several
나네요.
individual
그
names
혹시
here.
그 글 보신 적 있나요? 그
He said no thanks to Artosis. That guy's a scumbag. I was really surprised he said that just there, but I mean, hey, MMA won. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, I guess so.
그래서
We'll see
그걸
how I
들었다고
cast
이제
for next
글을 올리면 제가 보고 역시 문서원 선수의 인덕은 어딜 가나 인정을 받구나 이런 생각을 했거든요. 특별히 그 말씀해주신 그분께
And now
한마디 더
Casado's
해주시면
talking
어떨까요?
about what a great personality he has. He's really generous. And that is quite true. You can see it in his interviews compared to a lot of the other players.
열심히 살겠습니다.
And he said, well, thank you so
축구 클럽이
much.
아니라 문성원 선수의
And he
개인
says, I'm just grateful to all these people who think
자, 다시 한번
of me as a good
4강 진출
person.
축하드립니다.
He's even good at answering that one.
네.
Well, you only have one way to
MMA
answer that question.
is able to one-up everybody in manner. All right, guys, take it away, Artosis. I'm talking too long.
All right. GSL coins. You get them from coming down. You get them from getting a sign shown on camera. What do you do with them? You put them into a drawing for those prizes you see down bottom. Or you turn them in for Sue trading cards. We do that at the front desk.
Yeah, guys, we have very rare trading cards at the desk. Use your GSL coins to get them. They're running out a lot quicker than we thought.
And here you see we have this new event here. You know how we only put one GSL, but not we as in Taste side, but GSL only puts one VOD up on YouTube, and then you gotta use Twitch for the other VODs? Well, if the YouTube gets 100,000 subscribors, then
This is a tall order here, guys.
They're gonna upload everything within 24 hours.
You
So
have
that's
a
like,
YouTube account, okay?
so just go like
Go
it.
there,
It's
go like it.
/exp at youtube.com.
Yeah, please follow that. We're going to take a short little break. It's been very quick today. Hopefully, our next best of 5 is a little bit longer. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a little bit.